till that moment you'll be in my heart. Starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us a chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. Till forever, you'll be in my heart.
That you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you sad. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Walking away from me. Yeah, yeah. I could be anything you want. I could be anything you need. Baby, tell me it's something real, and I'll give you everything. Every now and then we can smile. You know I can't help myself. They play around with me for a while, keep tearing me up until there's nothing left. Ooh, it's obvious to me. Yeah, you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you sad. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on, mind to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, win is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you were not touching the friends, ayy. You were not touching the kin, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. Said I'm tapped in with the action, they got the master on the master. I can never move passive, I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention, this is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings and the chains like I'm Depot. Big dog walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates. This is sacrifice and heart. That's exactly what it takes. So I'm going full throttle at me back up on my way. Yeah, I promise you, you cannot stop me. Now when the whole team got me, I notice how cocky. But watch me, I'ma show you what hard work got me. Parameters, you are not dealing with amateurs. You and your team cannot handle us. This is excellence. Rich, stand it up, cause you know
I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast.
All day, every day. In for Game 69, B-Dubs to Rain of Forge, Sunshine Grenadier, Love Minis the Beast, Razzer in the chat. recoil. Took a shower, shaved, shampooed my hair. I was outside. I got sweaty. But I just caught myself in the mirror on the way over to here, and I was like, there's got to be more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking. The Doc Zoidberg says, it's Florida. As soon as you walk outside, you need to shower. I know. I've got a setup in here. Because in Florida, I remember you would take a shower and never actually like get dry the whole day. The whole day you'd be still wet. Got the air purifier and the fan in the window unit kind of all blasting me from angles. So I just kind of sit in my room naked for like 20 minutes, air drying. Recoil. That's right. There's not more to life. Love minis you made. Salted caramel, cut up apples. You dip them. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Recoil's mom just started following us. That's weird. Sir Crow, you got slapped by orcs at that RTT. Sunshine Grenadier, is there any other way you mean to drying off? Do you use that same strategy? Sunshine Grenadier, yeah, I like that. He understands. They've got that tall floor fan. And then the air purifier right next to it. Kind of triangulating with my AC. So if I just stand naked in the middle of my room. Legs spread. Maximum dryness. Chaos Space Marines OP. Game's ruined. What's the new OP-ness from Chaos Space Marines? Oh, 100% of it's OP? Do we have points? New rules, new abilities? Crazy. I'd also like to know that this week has 100% been the most I've gone back into Patreon for resources. You've been using the Patreon resources? Good, man. Makes me so happy to hear. 1+ saves. Chaos should be OP. It's rightful place.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog. Katie Bichet here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all day. Chaos, domination. Chaos Space Marines, your OP. 1+ saves, just said it. Let it be said. Let it be done. Where's the -1 to wound vehicles across the board? Soulforge does that? I want in on that. What makes Space Wolves a stat check army? I like this new term that people started using a couple months ago. We looked at the rules a little bit yesterday. I haven't dug into them. It's hard to dig into them until I can also see if they've tweaked abilities and points and stuff like that. And I actually want to buy the codex. How do I buy the codex 1+ saves? Am I not going to be able to buy it? Can somebody give me the code after they buy it? If I can't buy it, I'll literally fucking jerk a hobo off for that. Saruman the White OG. Hobo number 1. No, that's CB radio. Sorry. I don't know how they do it on ham radio. Hobo number 1. This is hobo number 2. Change channel 4. Mo's magic. 1+ saves? Yeah, man. Physical books for nerds. Saruman, happy Mother's Day to you and your mom. Thanks, man. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in chat. Or that's tomorrow. Templar, but like they're gonna sell out and no one's gonna be able to get it. Rob said to me that you think that the price hike's gonna cause a stroke. Wait till nobody can get their shit for Space for Chaos. There's a -1 to wound attachment? Is it like the whole army? What? That is fair balance. I'll fucking take that. -1 to wound all vehicles? What the fuck? Is it demon engines or vehicles? Like, what is it? Oh, that's hotness. That's fucking mean. Is that just the detachment rule? Oh my god. Oh, it's a strength higher, -1 to wound. Not as exploitable. That's not bad. That's okay. It's a strength is higher than the toughness, -1 to wound. So instead of wounding on 3s, it wounds on 4s. But it's never gonna make something wound on 4s, wound on 5s. That's what makes it OP. It's not that. It's fine. That's okay. Like, do you remember last edition we would put the fucking relic on the guy in the squad of possessed for -1 to wound, and how hard that with the black root of damnation or some shit like that, or the Terminator brick? That is a problem. Like, just bites with that, because like motherfuckers wounding motherfuckers on 6s and shit. So I'm like, that whole army, that is OP. That on 1 unit was oppressive. One plus saves. Yeah, it's almost transhuman. It's almost transhuman. Mathematically. Right? Iron Warriors have like reworked transhuman physiology. Which is good. That shit was tight. What do you say here? Oh yeah, ignore cover enhancement for anything that shoots. I mean, I'm stoked on it. That's not OP though. You had me losing my shit. I was like, I'm gonna get in on that bandwagon. I'm looking forward to cracking open the codex and reading through it. But how do I get the codex? Is it in a box again? Like, what's the sitch? Someone tell me. When can I buy this thing? Well, it's Magic. The new Chaos Codex gets rules for different... Sort of. That's not how they do it anymore. You get detachments. So it's a much better way of doing it, so you don't have to get pigeonholed into something. Like waiting for a Codex to drop and then find out it sucks. It's more... So now it's like the book drops with a bunch of different detachments that add different stratagems and army and detachment rules on top of the Chaos Army rule. And they're all flavored very obviously like different legions. Like there's the Iron Warriors flavoring, there's the Night Lords flavoring. But it doesn't force you to consider your army a Night Lords army. Like that's the combat style you're using. It's much smarter. Templar, support your local game store. There are no local game stores here. It's Inverness, dog. They got a -2-inch charge strat. That's good. One CP, all weapons gain pistols. Is this all the Iron Warriors one? Holy shit, they got a lot of wild shit. Wild. Which one are you gonna play? 1 plus saves? You gonna do that one? boxcars? Isn't that game where people took little cars and roll them down little ramps and shit? Is that? I'm confused. What's box? Are you? It's the one with assault. Plus 1 AP and objective. Why are you calling it boxcars? How does that similar to boxcars? Oh, the strats are transport related. Aren't those two different Aren't those two different rules? Isn't the one that has all assault weapons different than the one that's AP and objectives, or is it the same one? Same detachment, huh? That's how I read it, but it looked like it was just photoshopped. All right. You gonna do the list? I've got a list in my fucking army builder that's like 9 rhinos. That Blair says basically OP until you realize that bikes suck. Fuck. I thought bikes were good. Alright. Two XO dogs. Saturday, guys. We're gonna paint Ahriman's disc, finish him off, get his base done. They have a 1 CP reroll hits and wounds, 1+ saves. That's pretty good. Like for anything. Oh, on an objective. That's the qualifier. Yeah, I mean, that's worth the discount. Like a 1 CP versus a 2 CP. Alright, we're gonna wrap this Ahriman project up, and then we're gonna be moving on to a Lord of Change. And then to a Juggernaut Lord. And maybe some orcs after that. It is 2 XO dogs every Saturday. And got lots of openings for private classes, guys. Exclamation point class. Renegade, is that just like a Chun-Li emote? One CP and a fight phase, run back in the transport. If it wasn't in it at the start of the turn, which is weird. Yeah, but funny. Crazy says I gotta get an actually good Ashtaroth for sponsored content. Email me. Renegade. Is Chun-Li your main in Street Fighter? Is that why? One plus saves. You're like all about meta and competition. Have you ever gotten good at fighting games? Renegade, vigilant counter poker game, counter poke game. Her normals are they ridiculous in Street Fighter 6? Bag punch. What is that? Scorpion's spear from Mortal Kombat 1. You played Akuma in Street Fighter 3. What, like Third Strike? She has stance cancel combos. Wait, stances like a function of Street Fighter 6, or does she just have stances? Honestly, I haven't played Street Fighter 6. Templar, you just realized you're out of bolt titanium white. Oh, panic mode, panic. Whatever the 360 one was. Yeah, I think they had Third Strike on Xbox 360 Arcade. Wait. No, they had Street Fighter 4. That's when they launched Street Fighter 4. I think that was like 2008. Renegade, quarter circle back goes into Serenity Stream Stance. And I can cancel recovery animations and some new movesets. So you can use the Serenity Stance to cancel a recovery frame. Like, you can hit someone and then in the recovery frame, cancel it with Serenity Stance. In some pokes. Like, with the ones with like a longer recovery frame. That's technical. Oh, then linking the charge into a chargeless charge missile. I see how you use that. Yeah. So she's back to being a charge move, like spinning bird kick and everything. I think they took that out, like that she just became like a QCF. Street Fighter 5, right? Piano legs input removed because pad players can't do the input. Oh, that's right. They brought in classic controls and modern controls. Do you have an opinion on classic controls and modern? I've heard some controversy over it. You're salty about seeing modern control users at my level and losing to them. Yeah. I know. But they usually don't know the matchup. So they're just mashing the special button. Yeah. I mean, I feel like in a lot of ways, all the modern controls does is let a hobo off the street get the flashy moves, right? But you at your level, just because someone can do flashy moves on command, doesn't mean you're not gonna block it and punish them. You know what I mean? But I can see where if like it can make like a mid-tier person operate like they were a top tier. Because a lot of the grind of getting good at that game is that repetition and that work, you know, that you put into it. There's only a few people who use modern at the high level, Hector says. Zangief is good again? Because he was bad in the last edition. He has a full screen like Abigail? Hell yeah. It lets you, yeah, lets a casual like you have fun. Yeah, I can see that because half the reason you want to play a fighting game off the street is because you want to see the fun moves. That's, I don't really have a problem with that. And for me, I like my fight stick. It's fun. It's tactile. That's half the fun. Is the device, you know? I would never use a with modern controls. It just removes that like analog feeling, that sensation. JDA, we got our subs back. Renegade, you try to hitbox? Hitbox is also like a cheat box too, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like, with all the controversy around a hitbox, modern controls it's different, obviously, but it's like, hitbox is wild, dude. Watching people who are good at the hitbox play it, I'm like, that thing is nonsense, dude. Like, that thing is nonsense. Yeah, simultaneously opposing cardinal direction use. Seems like cheating. It's like rolling a 6 and a 1 at the same time. With 1 dice. Yeah, the stick literally can't be in 2 places at once. But the hitbox can. It's like rolling a 7 on 1 dice. Alright, so let's pull out Bold Titanium White to make fun of my man Templar. Salt? That's right, Renegade. But I feel like if I brought the game out and a bunch of friends who wanted to play Street Fighter with me, them using modern controls would actually, they'd have a lot of fun even though I beat that ass, you know? Okay, we're gonna take some pure white. Crazy, were you here yesterday for the disc? and how we got all this down. So I'm gonna take pure white, top tip of the brush. And get these eyes. This is gonna be possibly one of the harder things we've done so far. Because you have to come in at the correct angle. And we're trying to paint these eyes white before we glaze them. You feel attacked. Also had that come in, Templar says. Mostly stippling. Renegade says, if we have enough Street Fighters here, I join your next level painting club. Oh, you mean my dojo? Yeah, you've been talking about that since they dropped. It's just a game that's hard to get into, Renegade, when you don't have friends who play it in real life. Like, in your neighborhood. Like, for me, it's so fun to play Street Fighter in person with people. It's not fun to play it online with people. Like, it can be addicting to play it online with people, which I've done, obviously. But it's a completely different fucking culture, you know? As far as gaming goes. Like, it's such a fun gaming culture compared to a lot of the stuff that we play right now. Crazy. That's literally just true modern. Lets newer players enjoy the game faster, yeah. Dumb question, but what is that little arm thing a model holder for? It's for like resting your hand on. Florida fight game scene is wild, Renegade says. Yeah? Kind of fucked that one up. I'm trying not to get to the sidewall. They get Shrifty out here. Plus Save says, I don't like fighting games with others because unless you're at the same skill level, it's just dick slams. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not fun unless you have a group of people who also play. Like, it's like, you know, what's the hardest part about being in a 40k 1+ saves? Is that you need to find somebody else who plays and you have to go to the place that people play. Right? And that's equally true with Street Fighter, even though it's a video game for me. Because the culture of Street Fighter is it's like this. I've had it said to me from outsiders who don't do like nerd hobby shit like we do, who said, why is it that the 40k nerds seem to be like a higher class of nerd? So I've heard that from two sources before, where it seems like you guys are doing some of the nerdiest things I've ever seen, but in a lot of ways, you guys have your shit together more you know, where, you know, more well dressed, more well groomed, less socially awkward, you know, even though we have all those problems too. And it's like the nature, the culture of the competition part of our hobby lends itself to like more social interactions. And so we have like we're like in a subculture of nerd culture. And Street Fighter's that way too, even though it's a video game. I'm just touching some of this stuff. And the thing too about Street Fighter 1+ saves is that you always have to put your money where your mouth is, because a game of Street Fighter takes like 90 seconds. Like, it's the ultimate, like, oh, get fucked. You know what I mean? Shit talking in real life. I love it. And I've only been to 2 Street Fighter tournaments. I'm gonna hit these. See, crazy, I'm using my pinky. This time it's popular enough that there's enough at all skill levels. That's what it seems like. Nerd Elite, that's right, Kilty. 40K is a great community. It's nice that there are tournaments and events. Renegade says. Yeah, 40K, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the competition level of 40K, it's such a different culture than other nerd endeavors that we do. And fighting game communities are like have that kind of similar culture. And there's like a hobby element, because most of the time, most people have their own fight stick, and they've at least built a fight stick. So now that there's a craftsmanship element to fighting games. Crazy says, am I wrong, or is the flat part of this not dry brushable? You could dry brush it, for sure. I dry brush this whole perimeter. You could dry brush that, but I'm not going to. There's a few reasons I'm not going to. One of them is that Ahriman takes up half of the disc, so don't overthink it. We're just using tracers. And the other reason is I don't want that dry, distorted feeling that you get from dry brushing. I'm okay with it on the gold perimeter. That's gonna ride there because of how overly textured it is. But that disc, I don't want it to get any distortion. OnePlus saves, exactly, because you got to spend 3 hours straight with someone. So yeah, there's a lot of shit talking in 40K because of that. Like, we're going to pull out our models, meet up somewhere, and play for 3 hours? No. The barrier entry is fairly high if you don't just pay people to hobby your army. Exactly. So that's why 40K is the most elite of all tabletop hobbies. Not only from the costs, all associated with everything, but also the time investment to actually achieve these results. To actually paint. Like OnePlus says, what you did, where you painted you actualized a 2,000 point army, sat down, schemed it out, colors, workshop the colors, and then you executed a above battle ready standard uniformly across an entire 2,000 point army. Then took that army to an event and won at least one game. That's top 1%. It's top 1% of all Warhammer 40K players on planet Earth. We used to call them power gamers, Renegade. When someone had, yeah, the power gamers were the guys who didn't paint their armies. So think about that. That back in the day, because we had weighted hobby scores, there was always one guy who showed up with a shit painted army and won all his games, but never won the tournament. He won best general, and the winner of the tournament won best overall. Well, then after GW left the hobby for years, the power gamers, the best generals, are the people who kept the hobby alive. So that's why the person who wins the tournament is the person who wins all his games. And then Renaissance Man is best overall, but it's not weighted scores. Wampa says, I don't have a problem with people can't paint well. Neither do I. I can't paint well. No, you're terrible at it. But you can tell if someone put a little extra bit of love into their army. Yes, you always can. That's why my rubric for the doubles event is not a skill rubric. It's an effort rubric. Crazy. Did you execute an entire 2,000 point army to an above battle ready standard uniformly across the board? And then you took that army? That's the linchpin. All right. So now we're gonna do some. So you saw yesterday we dry brushed these up from black, blue, some white, very subtle. A bad player with a good attitude will always improve. That's right. Crazy said, I would say above, but definitely about already. So that's what I'm saying is like, if there's any part of your army that you would look at and you're like, man, I need to paint that still. No, you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, battle ready is like, battle ready in reality is this model I just painted minus all the edge highlights, minus all the pin washes, minus all the dry brushing. Still, however, I painted every element of the model. That's battle ready. Like, if you left the ammo pouch unpainted, it's not battle ready. You didn't paint the fucking model. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but even then, if you just painted the elements and there's no shading and there's no highlighting mechanic, that's battle ready minimum. And so to go one step beyond that, where you've deployed a mechanism of highlighting or a mechanism of shading across the whole army, that's the elite category. Every mob. And that's what the 101 system's all about. There's 1,000 people at every tournament crazy with battle ready armies winning games. That's not what I'm talking about. You don't play with your models if you don't have paint on all the things and at least pin washes. Good. As I taught you. Neither do I. Well, I don't play with my models if they're not painted all the way. We're going to go with a tracer. High opacity, low moisture. This is going to be tricky because you can see it from more than one angle. And so this is going to be necessary, though, to really fleshing this model out. See how I come in from the opposite angle to finish the curve? The good news is if I fuck up at all, we can just go back to the black, blue, and erase. You don't need to edge highlight everything. Crazy. So we're gonna leave that extreme highlight there, and we'll do edits at the end. You see that line got a little fat? Rotate. That's over just some subtle dry brushing. Hit that tracer. Stop before you curve up too far. Rotate. Hit that tracer. Stop. Now come in from this angle. Using the tip. Rotate. Said any of these lines look janky, or they'll be removed in the erasing step. Sunshine Grenadier, what's up? Renegade says you make the disc look like a portal to infinity. There's a lot of action on this disc. We're just trying to get it painted without breaking our back. Using, so far we've used the airbrush, obviously. Then we used dry brushing. And now we're using edge highlight. Pippin disc, Mateo says, thank you. Let's get it right here. Oh, forgot this one too. And we're using as many cheat codes as we can. Always be rotating, guys. Now we're going to move in from that overhand posture. How did I get over to this one? I just lost my position. It's weird. Where were we? Here. Rinse my brush. Going for overhand now. Using the tip. Back in here, reload the brush. So I'm going with a highly disrespectful pure white edge highlight. The reason for that is I don't want to work it up and respect it because I don't want to re-edge highlight everything 3 or 4 times. I'm going straight to the top. And then I will edit backwards if I need to tone it down anywhere. Because we're just doing the same shape over and over again. So if I did like a respect build-up, I'd have to paint every single spike 3 times. Too much. Here we go. Little sloppy on that one. Just lose my place again. There. There we go. Rotate back over the top. Catch the side. Rotate. Crazy. You paying attention to how useful that little thing is? I don't always use it. But if I need to get that pinky brace, then here I'm putting it on the ground. Shit, I just I lost my place again. Yeah, it's not. I mean, you see me use these without that all the time. It's not required, but it is handy. Let me grab the black blue. Let me grab more water. Lower the opacity of the black blue. I'm going to use that to kind of glaze inside that channel to kind of temper some of our distorted lines. That one's fine. So I'm muting down any distorted line work I see. With a filter of the black blue. And being careful not to go too opaque here. Reshaping these lines. Plus, says, have we ever talked about display boards? No. Vehemently against them being a requirement for a bunch of reasons. Primary ones, it discourages travel. There for a bunch of reasons. They are a pain in the ass to transport. Who requires a display board? Never heard of a display board being a requirement participation. And you're not wrong. It's hard to travel with them. You're killing me, Smalls. Who thought of an idea to put pineapple on pizza? That's my favorite pizza. Most painting competitions have it as a part of scoring. Yeah. Well, obviously, like, if my army looks dope and is on a display board and your army looks dope and is not, I win. That's how it works. If it's part of that. Same thing in the long war doubles. You can't achieve display quality score without a display board. And it tells you that you can't just put some gravel and rocks on something. It's got to be legit. Good diorama. But I don't even know what events. I don't even know what events you'd be. I don't know what event touched you in a no-no place to make you have that feeling. Like, if you're going to an event that has heavily weighted hobby score, then you need to figure out how to get your display board there. That's how it works. But how many events actually have a heavily weighted hobby score? Like 2? Snow Matt, thank you for the follow. Just eyeballing these all, making sure that we're looking okay. I feel like I can touch this one up. I'm going back to white for a second. Part of the challenge, 1+ saves. You have to figure out how to get your display board to Chicago. You want to, or now Milwaukee. You have to figure out how to get your display board there if you want to be competitive in the team events. There's lots of ways to do it without driving. I'm gonna be a little bit more generous with my glaze strategy here. It's very difficult actually to keep these all consistent, so I'm going to consistently filter down on all of them to try to get them all to look the same. Matting it down. There's a little spot right here. Back to white. Almost tempted. It's a little trickier than I want it to be. I'm gonna try. I think I had to. It's irritating me. I can't let that ride. I gotta do more. Is this a display piece? No, this is sponsor content. So I have an idea. Let's take. I'm gonna filter. That was Dukesy. I'm gonna take transparent red. I'll lower the opacity. And I'm gonna filter some of that line work. By switching the hue game, it's gonna let me. God damn it! I got some on the ochre. Right here. It's gonna let me kind of like lean into the mistakes a little bit more. And since he has purple on his robe and everything, this will ride. And this is black blue. And we're putting the red over that. So we're going to end up with a purplish feeling. So this is going to bring some of that. It's going to tie in another color as well. But mainly it's allowing me to kind of let my janky lines work a little bit better. So I kind of hiding them behind this little purplish hue. Back to the beginning. Now it's all dried over here. I'm gonna hit it a little bit more right here. See how now gonna stack it one more time. That's what I'm looking for right there. Beautiful. There's a couple of spots that need to get cleaned up again, like right here. So I'll take some of the red and the white together. Fix some edges that I spotted. Hell yeah, look at that. Let's take the fluorescent green. Nodens, what's up, man? Straight up fluorescent green. Noosh. Some fluorescent green. And the noosh. And we're just going to jam that into these eyes. Right over the white. Let that dry. That disc is not playing games. That looks good as fuck. Noosh is on your list. Nodens, I got a link, exclamation point monument. Alright, I'm gonna get blue. And transparent blue. Red coat, it feels clean. So now this is what we're talking about before. What we're going to do on the top. 6 o'clock position. This is the part you can see. After you put Ahriman on. So let's take some of the stock blue with some noosh. And what I want to do is just kind of put it inside these holes. I'm trying to show it some respect, so this is just blue, not transparent blue. I didn't want to get it too dark too fast. I want to be able to make mistakes. Here's the thing, you can't even see that. He's standing right on that. So we're just making the dark stuff a little darker. Using the tip. And here's his other foothold, so you can't see any of this. His foot is right here. And right there, he's got a big ass skirt. This, we gotta hit this line right here. With a heart pull. Some noosh and blue. Noosh and blue. Now remember, the noosh is subtractive. So I'm gonna take some water now. And I'm gonna poke it in there. Kind of force it into the eyeliner position. See that? A little bit of water. So I'm trying to push it into the recesses, you see? So his other foot's right here. Right there. I don't know how much of this we can see. We're gonna dry fit. Okay, that's it. That's all you can see. We painted it, so we're on the right track. Annoy MK, what's up, man? So now let's grab some transparent blue to the mix, some noosh. A little darker, essentially. Do that. Just trying to generate more contrast. Here, I want to get more eyeliner. All right. Now, let's grab a little jade and some sky blue. So what we want, some sky blue, some jade, a little white. I want to get kind of bottom of things. Be a touch of the stock blue. Want to be respectful here. High opacity, low moisture. Heart pull. Bottom shelf. Cape of Justice, thanks for the follow. So it's just a little brighter. You see, that's respect. So if my lines get out of whack, it won't be so bad. It'll kind of just ride. Okay, now we're going to jump up. More sky blue. More white. Getting under that filigree. Heart pull. We're gonna go and touch some of the previous highlighting we've done. Just some touches. Using the same brush stroke. Now let's get more white. Trying to get this one. More white. Fucked up. Put something inside the hole. Was not cognizant of my tip penetration. See that? We're doing a bit of a tracer right here. New command, exclamation point sponsored. What do you want me to do with that? What is this supposed to say? Oh, you just need me to add it so you can if I add it, can you modify it? Is this a deep bot or a slow bot? I did a thing. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, you have to be way more descriptive. Oh, do you want the dopest model? Oh, okay, let's see. You made it work. Let's see. Never mind. It works. Good job. So I don't know what the fuck you want me to do, man. I barely know how this equipment works. Good job. Thank you. You have it. Thank you for making me a new command. Got a little wacky. We're just trying to pop them out one more time. And with the noosh, I can kind of reshape them. Gonna put them down a little wacky. Now, let's dry fit again. See that? So you can only see the front. You see, we just did an exciting airbrush transition from the center. We did a little bit of highlighting. You did look sick. Thank you, Red Coat. We're going to do a whip session here, 1 minute, guys. Exclamation point whip. Let's do one last round of green. Speaking of green, Red Coat. We're going to go a little bit more ham. With the green, so kind of almost raw dogging it into the recess. So I'm kind of creating like an eyeliner. It's very pale right now over the white. Let's take a little actual bold titanium white. We'll just stipple a little down the center. I'm going to put a touch of jade into the fluorescent green. with some noosh. I'm gonna really put that eyeliner in. You see that? The heart pull. I want it to be a little darker. Semi-opaque, a little wet, heart pull. Gotta fuck that one up. Take a little water. Tidy that up. Go. Right. Exclamation point whip. Let's jump in, see what you guys are working on. We're gonna see if we can get we gotta get the base sorted out now. And we'll put Ahriman up. We'll glue his ass on after we're done. Why is this so hard sometimes? Sometimes it's so hard to line it up. Yeah, we're definitely have to do that carefully with glue. Or we're gonna lose them. Exclamation point, whip. Oh. I got a text. Guys, exclamation point 2x dogs on the weekend. Thank you guys for kicking it with me. Red coat. Templar. You're killing me, Smalls. Static painting. Oh, I just saw you, brother. How you doing? Oh, Recoil said he's gonna go cry in the corner. Now that you're a mod, you have to deal with the way I interact with mods. If it was Spiky Bits, tell him we're gonna exchange words. Redcoat. You're killing me, Smalls. Taking care of your family. Templar in chat. What's up? Let's see what he's got. Oh, hell yeah. Digging it. Dig the colors. These guys are coming out so awesome. Do you have a picture of that squad you finished? Now you're doing the Mega Knobs. Redcoat, you went to your game store to order the Chaos Codex. Order the Veterans of the Long War Battle Force and some War Dog. And some War Dogs? Oh, don't tell them that shit. You motherfucker had War Dogs? Nobody has War Dogs. Wait, you've got more than one squad painted now, Templar? You mean you're no longer just throwing them in a simple green after you paint them every fucking time? Now, did you order the War Dogs? Or did you buy them? It's different. We'll see if you get them. He had them on the shelf. Bro, he could have put them bitches on eBay for double. How many does he have? You need to just buy them out, dude. Templar, you're in the zone. Hell yeah. You're a good customer, so yeah, how many did you buy? How many boxes? 2 per box. You bought 2 boxes? Nice. That's huge. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Dark Blue Rise Monday. Taking a mistake you made, making it better slowly. Yeah, look, see, now that you've sliced in all these, look at this. Now that you're cutting in a bunch of nonsense, it's taking on a different life. These look really good. No one pre-ordered any of the new Chaos box set. Is that where the codex resides? No one has answered my question about the codex. Really, I'm super concerned about this. It's separate? Is the book on pre-order? How do I buy the book? I have not bought a codex, guys, in like 10 years. I don't know how it works. Pre-order today? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. This? Chaos Space Marine Codex. What the literal fuck? $60. Oh my god. Wait, it's sold out? How is it sold out? It's a pre-order. Ships after launch day. So how do I know it's sold out? Where does it say that? It looks like it's about to let me give them money, and then is it going to email me that they're sold out? Is that how this works? It doesn't say sold out. The collector's edition is sold out. Oh, this isn't the collector's edition for $60? Ugh. I can't do it. It's too much money. I can't be. That's irresponsible. Can't do it. I got a text on. Redco, I was hella irresponsible today. I can't do it. Redco, can you send me your code when you get your codex? Do you use the app? I will suck a fucking dick for that. Sunshine Grenadier. Hell yeah. Oh, resub. 47 months. You absolutely use the app? Or you absolutely hook a brother up? Nice. Getting them locked in, baby. They glow. Sunshine Grenadier. How you liking this Ahriman? Looks amazing. Thanks, Sunshine. I'm pretty proud of this paint job. Nodens. Any idea where you can find good reference art for Dark Angel, Raptor Wing, and Dreadwing? The only thing you know about him is that the Angel's Vengeance version of the Raven Wing. No, I don't know anything about that, man. What's the Angels of Vengeance? Is that the split color scheme? Templar, you got me a picture that I asked for? I wanted to see some of your orc squads together. Get out of the zone, take a picture, get back in the zone. What's it called? Dark Angels of Vengeance? This is terrible. It's just black. Are they different than this? Would you say it was called? Dreadwing? Yeah. Black, yeah, I mean, if you're going off the beaten path, definitely I want to mix it up more than that. Templar says, is this like a wellness check? Get out of the zone. They look awesome. I love this guy. The Optimus Prime truck. This guy, I love the metal on this guy too. That grayscale. Red coat, whisper you my address, send me a codex. I just need the code. All the rules are in the app, dude. I mean, I'll send you my. I mean, I will. Obviously, I'm not gonna say no. Because that's too late. I already ordered it. What's that? What if my phone battery dies at a venue, Renegade? It'll be the first time it's ever happened. I mean, bro, I've been playing this game for years. I haven't brought a codex or main rulebook with me to a tournament in like 8 years. Oh, hold on. Soren. It's badass. Look at this guy. If you painted these back in the old days, CEO. GW, they would have made you the CEO. This guy came out so good. This is where it all started, guys. This absolute trash. The only thing good about this model is the paint job. You have those 7 million years ago, Red Coat. You know, and this is like my argument where, like, my whole thing is like, this is still a game, guys. Gameplay. Like, the whole beauty of this hobby is that there's a game. There's lots of hobbies out there that are buying nonsense, building it, and painting it. Ours is better because there's a game. And the story of Games Workshop isn't, hey guys, look at these dope models I made. Whoa! Holy shit, those are amazing. We should make a game about them. Nobody saw this and was like, dude, you just changed the game with that model. No. It was, I've got an idea for a war game, guys. Set in this setting, this is the lore. And then they were like, we better make some models. And then over time, we are where we are today. That's right, Renegade. The game gives the models purpose. And the lore gives them meaning. Old school. Is this a pewter one? You having fun painting these, Soren? I bet, dude. It looks awesome. Yeah, smoke launcher. That one, yeah, it's the outdated smoke launcher. I don't remember it coming with 2 shooting weapons, though. It was pewter. Did it? I mean, fuck, I don't know. It's beautiful. Bro, so awesome. The Hellfire Dreadnought. That's what it was called? Fuck. I love this thing. Good job, guys. Just having all this nostalgia. 3rd edition hype. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's get back to Ahriman. Soren. Hard to get decent edge highlight in those. Oh yeah, because they're so, the edges are chipped up. You have to, yeah, it's a lot of, just gotta draw the line. Oh man, woke up at fucking 8. Recoil says, "Don't yawn." It's fair. It's fair. Sorry. Being whiny. All right, guys. Got an hour left. Get this disc locked in. Eilenosaurus says the show's over. Nap time? You guys want to just do like adult nap? Just chilling. Community nap? Sunshine Grenadiers, like, we talking nap time again? Yeah. If you've seen, remember Sunshine, if you've seen remember, anytime you've seen a 40-year-old out of the house past 9 p.m., just know that man took a nap that day. Okay, so we have to get... So the part of this cheat code was that we didn't need to really paint the whole bottom. We cheated with the airbrush. But we need to get some texture of paint down. I'm trying to see where I put it. Got what I need. Dr. D in the house gifted a sub to Eileen Osaurus. Shout out right there to the generosity. Love Minnie says, we're supposed to do a nap show. I know, we're allowed to now. They said we couldn't at first. Red Coat says, at my age, sleep is risky. I might not wake up. Let's see if we can get some texture down. Templar 2X Yo Dogs like you do says, do you know if they have rehabs? Simple green addiction. You and your simple green. Let me get some hype in chat right there for my dude. Templar, the man with the orcs. Master of the sketch. I'm going to try to take this texture on here. It's a little tricky. We might need to do an old school trick. We take some water and dissolve some of this. Find one of my backup brushes. So I'm going to try to flatten that texture down right up against the flame. Here, that's where I want to be careful. Using stippling. And we found a resin base for this. Which is pretty good because this base is heavy. It's resin. And I like to do my basing at the end like this. If I'm gonna do gravel and grass. Always my preferred technique. There's a little water. And I'll use primer to do the rim. A little water in there. Switch that to our our more detail-oriented brush. That one's the scooper. So this flame trail is indeed pinned to the base and glued. And now we're putting like a weld between the seams and the base. So it's very secure. And you probably want to keep the base simple for the most part because there's already the base action is coming from the fire and the disc. Tyranno effects says I finally got a acoustic, so now I can follow. Acoustic? Airbrush? Is that what we're talking about here? Like an acoustic. Oh, an account. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What am I missing here? Hell yeah, Tyranno. Thank you for the follow, brother. So this is the front right here. So you can see the highlighting kind of stops because he covers the back of the base. So we dry fit it so we don't overpaint. All right. Shout out to my man Templar. Thank you for finding value in my content, brother. So this is like my scooping brush right here. This is just like one of my spare number 4s. Just rinsing it. I put this one in the drawer for next time. Looking for my primers. There we go. And shout out to Sunshine Grenadier for sponsoring this for me. Here's some Pro Krill Black Primer. We're going to use soft round dry brush to apply it. And you see it's not getting great coverage. But what we're trying to do is using the big round brush, make it nice and even. And this is the thing about resin bases. You probably would have spray primed it at some point, but during the painting process, you would have rubbed a lot of the primer off. That's just what happens, unless you use a rattle can. So a lot of times I will use a rattle can for my resin. So with the soft round though, I can get pretty even strokes, you see? We're gonna do it in a couple stages. Let that relax. Now, front of base here, well, we got that whippy little flame trail. So what I want to do is take some white, some noosh, touch of the green. I want to sneak in here. And I'm using noosh, green, and white. And I want to drag some somewhat aggressive highlights in on some of these wispier edges. And with the noosh, it's pretty safe. That can be a little aggressive. A little bit more noosh right here. That ghostly kind of magical green. But I'm leaving that tail mostly untouched. Kelski, what's up, brother? 43 minutes left. Ahriman looking sick. I'm rinsing some of that white off the brush. So now we're going to go back to the stock green. Lower the opacity. We're going to create a bit of like a filter over some of these highlights we drew. Gotta just temper them down or tamp them down. Nothing too wild here. Let's take a little of the jade mixed in with that fluorescent green. And we're going to just drag some in from the tail here. Grab more fluorescent green, less jade, little noosh. And kind of stipple right here at the tide line. Let that dry for a second. You see, just bring it up. We're going to bring that wisp down to a different feeling. I'm going to jam some of the darker mix into some recesses. See that? I'm going to use a little water and noosh to spread that out. Create a little definition. Star Reaper, what's up, man? So, I'll take a little bit more jade. More just on the tail. Still low opacity. Stipple and dissolve the border. Pick up a little moisture. A little green. And we'll just Bringing slowly just a little jade into that position. Like I said, and deployed a little bit of green, the darker green, into some recess stains to help give us a little bit more ethereal twisty and turny feeling. Let that dry up for a second. But my man Star Reaper says not much. Excited to be able to pre-order. Haha. We were just talking about that. And this is like fluorescent green with noosh and like a drop of jade. It's wild. Like the applications of the noosh is crazy. It is kind of game changing. See if I can get a little right here. Inside that little recess. Right there. A little bit right here. Okay, I'm gonna go with more jade, less noosh and water, just on the tip. A little stippling to soften that. Just rinse that, let that dry. We're gonna grab more black primer with our big soft round dry brush. And now this should stick a lot easier over our one light coat of primer. We're just using a soft heart pull. Light brush pressure. When you got to do something by hand like that, big soft round dry brush works really well. It's a base coat. It's a base brush. So let's take a look at where we're at on this Ahriman project. Let's see if we can get him on his little pegs. Knew he would make it on that turn. He holds himself up from this angle. What a badass. Look at that fucking model. Recoil, why are you trying to delete your command? Did you break your command? This thing is a beast. Templar, do you see how I use some of your sketching technique on the inner fields of the blue? Like subtractive sketching? Does that shit look CGI? Does my hand look CGI? Dr. D? Does this look CGI? Huh. It's almost like I painted it like this. That's weird. Thanks, Redcoat. We need the gravel to dry on his base so that we can do something with it. Oh! Got my legs trapped. The thing popped right up. A full color comic. That's right, man. My inspiration is comics. Obviously, that's like what I grew up on. I like bold lines, extremely dark lines. But I like things to be like too sharp, like too in focus. It's like, that's my style. And it always has been. You know, people always say like, oh, it's like comic book style or cartoon style. And sometimes people use that as like a negative, pejorative, like, you know, I don't like the cartoony style. You know, but that's, and then some people try to defend me, like, you know, when someone says that, they're like, oh, well, you know, and I'm like, oh, it is what it is, man. It's straight up cartoons, dog. That's what I do. That's what I like. Every time I try to sit down and not do it, I can't stop myself. It's just, and the reason it looks fake is because nothing would be that in focus under those lighting conditions. And I've made my own light, right? I don't pick a light source. You guys know that. Like, fuck light. I don't pick a light source. We don't say like, oh, it's lit from the top down. Bro, showroom floor Lexus dealership lighting. The lighting scheme is irrelevant. It goes crazy. And then everything is too sharp and too in focus to support that lighting, which is why it doesn't look real. So when you present it 2D, so since you're seeing the model 2D, but I'm seeing it 3D, it's a completely different situation. It's like Uncanny Valley. You're seeing a three-dimensional object that's overly sharp. Shouldn't be that way, shouldn't be lit that way, but it's being presented to you on a 2D surface. So to you, it looks CGI. To me, it just looks like a model. They don't look like that in real life. In real life, it just looks like a good paint job. It's like you can hold it, you know? Dr. D, thanks, man. Red coat, they do. I try to make it pop. And like one of the biggest examples of that is the Thanos we painted. Thanos, I did a lot of work on Thanos because he is a comic book character. And the reason this guy is preposterous is because each one of his muscle bellies, right, is directional. So we're lighting him from the top. Every muscle. We're talking delt, tri, bi, pec, ab, oblique, quad. Every fucking muscle has a little spotlight on it. Right at the top. Right? Every single one. It's like a little spotlight aimed at each muscle right on top. But it's the only way it can be lit that dramatically, like with that much shadow still in play, was if he was like in a dark room. He's like a bodybuilder on stage in a dark room, oiled up. Except he's got little tiny spotlights aimed at every muscle belly. It's impossible. It's impossible lighting. And the fact that we made sure every edge was so sharp and in focus, right? It's even more confusing. And then all the ochre, all the yellow, we don't subscribe to a lighting scheme. So it looks like CGI. But for me, when I'm painting him, he doesn't look like CGI because he's actually three-dimensionally observable. So that's kind of one of the techniques, right? If you make sure your dark stuff is dark and you explode into the bright stuff, that's drama. And if you don't subscribe to one lighting angle, but you always make sure your edges are crisp and your dark stuff is dark, that's what happens. And then when you introduce the airbrush as your ultimate cheat code to kind of source everything, because even Thanos, we airbrush those blues, dark blue, blue, sky blue, and then we use a little glaze cheating to re-dramatize each muscle group. So we still built it off of the airbrush and, cut a lot of corners. Just like on Ahriman over here, we cut so many corners on it. Airbrush OP. Recoil, sent me a message on Facebook. Let me see. That sounds important. Damn it. Damn it. No, that's fine. My email's everywhere. I think you can Google my email. Recoil. Dr. D, that's what makes the play on light so freaking sick. Thanks, man. So, in essence, I don't teach style, I teach the technique. That's what the private classes are about. That's what the 101 curriculum is all about. I'll show you how my style works in even more detail. Like anyone who's taken my classes knows exactly what I'm talking about. But I don't teach style. I want people to cultivate their own style. But I make you aware of it. Dr. D, one day you'll finish painting your 5th edition Eldar army? Yeah. Yeah, man. So, any whips while we're waiting for the dirt to dry for 23 minutes? We are was it Saturday, 2X Yo Dogs. If you're looking to get set up on some swag bags, just put in a big order with Monument. I did some shipping yesterday. We're getting caught up on the shipping, as we always do. Expecting my Game Envy stuff any day. So, give bag should be sick. Do you think Deepbot's gonna get fucked? Recoil with this new bot thing? Because it's like, aren't all of us using Deepbot? No, I'm using my own Yo Dog Bot's the bot. Deepbot's the controller. So I'm fine. He's only in one chair. He's only in one room. And Sir Crow Painting came to the RT last like 2 weeks ago, and he saw the new stuff we painted on for the Edgelords, and he said they look better in person, which I take as the highest form of compliment. Because I'm always worried that the CGI look from camera work outstrips the models. Recoil? Thanks, man. But yeah, let me check Discord. We're good. All right. So that's it. Let's jump back to it. And Sunshine Grenadier, are you still there? Got package chilling up here. Dice head. Let's see. Oh yeah. I haven't opened it yet. Right, here's what's up. Move this out of the zone. We've got the Lord of Change. And then we're going to do the Fate Weaver configuration. Yeah, look at these colors. This box art is sick. guys see that? Ziggy says, you painting this next? Yeah, this is what we're doing next. This box art is out of control, man. Fucking love what I love how they painted Fate Weaver. These are like some of my favorite colors too. Like that's sick. Like that's savage, dude. Like they fucking slapped at that. Yo, I think I'm gonna just draw most of my inspiration from this. Sunshine Grenadier, there he is. This is more Sunshine Grenadier content right here. Fate Weaver configuration. That thing is savage, dude. Fucking, I'm excited for this. "16 minutes left. And we're basically done. Just got to get some dry brushing on that dirt. Sunshine Grenadier, do you want me to just leave the dirt neutral? Did I ask you that in the last one? Do you want to just leave that dirt neutral so that you can change it to the color of your army? I think we talked about that in the last one. It's just the neutral gray dirt right now. So it should be pretty easy to switch it up. Well, I just saw that all your guys have the Egyptian desert sand kind of color. So whatever I do, it's going to be different than what you do, and Ahriman's definitely always going to be in your army. So it'd be important for the match. Magnus can kind of be his own guy, Renegade. But this guy's going to be in a squad of rubrics that Sunshine painted. So yeah, so it's still wet, still drying. Can't fuck with it. Can't varnish it, nothing. This still has to dry. But yeah, we got this Lord of Change coming up. And then after the Lord of Change, I've got this model that was handed to me at LVO. By OnePlus Saves. Let's see what we got here. Oh, looks like some China cast. Oh no, these are 3D printed. Wait. What is this? Where's the writer? One of these is for me? Damn it, Sunshine. What did we talk about? I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Am I just supposed to paint this guy? Where's the guy who sits on top of him? Oh, Headstover just dropped some bits 3 minutes ago. I didn't see that. Thanks, Recoil, for shouting them out. Thanks, Headstover. Sunshine, these came from OnePlus saves. He handed me these at Adepticon. I mean at LVO. Did I say Sunshine? No, you didn't send me these. My bad. Well, I gotta get with him. I thought it was a Juggernaut Rider. That's a sick 3D print. That shit is so burly. Look at how big he is. Like the normal Juggernaut, I don't think takes up anywhere near that much space. This guy's a straight beast. Oh wait, hold on. Is he still in this giant bag? Bro, I almost didn't see these guys. I think I found the parts. Bro. This is the guy, right? Yeah. There he is. She's just chilling at the bottom of this bag. Let me put that back inside the sandwich bag. The Iron Man sandwich bag. Fuck yeah. Alright, well I guess we're done. We gotta do a Lord of Change build. Figure out our sub-assembly on him. Get that going on Tuesday. Exclamation point 2x dogs. You can be on the final four for as little as 1 penny to enter into our Top D Grand Prix today. Double Yo Dogs always. Shout out to Templar for your support. And Recoil for the gangster love. Sister. And the corn thematic gif. To Sir with love from the mods. Let me get some strong mod love. Ooh, we should get a command.
It's pure vibes on the floor. You got drinks, brought some more. Got my brethren, all about. We ain't rich, we ain't poor. We're just flexing on the ends. I might text a couple.
Exclamation point. Mod love. Thank you, Recoil. And if anybody has any whips they want to show off in the last 8.5 minutes of our show, feel free. Big love to my man Recoil and Kelski. Kelski, what you into right now, man? Yo, did you hear I'm trying to deduct my paint job for my taxes on my truck? What do you think about that? What's your opinion of that?
His name is John C.
You can't see him. Who's that? Who is that? Is that Rhea Prey? Anmo's Magic? Rhea Prey Anmo's Magic? Some random dad joke here? Alright. Let's look. Random dad joke generator. Is this real? A burger walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." Oh, nice. Nice. There's your random dad joke. Kalski, you said taxes are theft? Yeah, sounds right. Ripper says, get yourself a few pages of the new codex. Yes, sir. Mo's Magic. Good dad joke. Appreciate you. Let's do it one more time. I found out I was colorblind the other day. That one came right out of the orange. Okay. I feel concerned that I thought that was funny. 41. Rhea Prey. When is Diablo 4 Season 4 launch? Is it like Tuesday? We doing this thing? Tuesday, March 14th, dog. We doing this thing? "41 is young," Red Coat says. I'm thinking about getting one of those shirts that you pull like this to tighten your back up so you sit up straight. So I don't get like an old man punch. Red Coat, thoughts? Dr. D, you want to be 41 again? Red Coat says, get back in the gym, but the gym sucks. I hate it. Why is Monument on Love Minis? I don't know. Renegade. Yeah, I saw that last night on TikTok. I should have stayed in Austin and go to the Big Tex Gym with us, Kenny. The Big Tex Gym. Do they have a bar there? Jason's on? That's weird. Easy Peasy says, go get strong to be giving out strong man love. You're not saying it right. It's strong man love. It's not strong man love. The bar is at the new gym, Iron Forge. Is that a real gym? It's fucking go. I'm down. Get an old fashioned, smoke a cigarette, do some curls. I'm in. Brian Porkchop with the resub. CMW Lurk. Hell yeah. Recoil, there's lots of bars at the gym. Oh, get out of here. Dr. D says squats, never miss leg day. Also, Confusion 101. On leg day, always do chest. That's how you get jacked. Follow me for more tips. Needless Guilt just dropped a 50 spot on my channel, making it into the final four with double yo Deezies. Needless Guilt, I truly appreciate your support and finding value in my content. Hell yeah, Needless Guilt. Thank you, brother. Red Coat, you saw a girl get off the treadmill, go to the parking lot, burn a cigarette, and come back in the treadmill. She knows what she wants. She wants to smoke cigarettes, but she needs to maintain lung capacity. Respect. Respect. She's like, I ain't a quitter. The easiest thing in the world to do, Red Coat, is quit something. The hardest thing in the world to do is start something. So, she started treadmilling. That's hard. Quitting's easy. She's like, I'm gonna keep smoking and I'm gonna do the treadmill. One minute, 11 seconds of overtime. Shout out to Needless Guilt. What you been working on, Needless Guilt? How you been? I do appreciate your support. Red Coat. Was she jacked? Maybe that's the secret. Nurgle Rhino conversion, Needless Guilt. Hell yeah, dude.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Good for her. Good for her. Could all just get on Ozempic. You remember last couple months ago when I was like, yo, how do I lose weight? And you guys were like, you gotta go to the gym. Well, now they got Ozempic. So, I think I'm gonna get on that. I don't know anything about it. But it seems like everyone who's taking it is getting the zombie fix. Red Coat, yeah, it seems better than meth. I've been on meth for years and I'm still fat. But I do put it in hamburgers. Needless Guilt, thank you. Recoil, my man. Coil Daddy. Mo's Magic, the Dad Joker. Rhea Prey. My Canadian Diablo friend. Ziggy, being skinny and healthy are two different things. If I take Ozempic, will I get skinny? Even if I eat hamburgers from McDonald's? That just seems like a miracle. saying, Redcoat. Kind of feel like we owe it to science. Let's let our 7-year study begin. Starting today, Redcoat. Okay. Me and Redcoat volunteer to be the variable, right? We're gonna do Ozempic and cheeseburgers from McDonald's. And we're gonna need like 2 volunteers to just eat the cheeseburgers from McDonald's. And then we're gonna do that for 7 years. See who's fat and who's skinny. Who dies first. Oh, I love you guys. All right, let's set up a raid. We're gonna raid. Well, it depends. Is Wyatt on? No, so we're gonna do Monument. We're gonna raid Monument Hobbies. The raid is ticking down. Thank you guys, the best community on the platform. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm really looking forward to the Fate Weaver configuration, Lord of Change. We're going to figure out how to paint them. We're going to figure out the sub-assembly requirements. We're going to go on this journey together. Shout out to our mods. Recoil, the mod formerly known as Coil Daddy, and the Beast Mod Love Minis. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And as always, until we meet again, play on, players.